So I need basically just the dialogue. So this is pretty standard for me on these streams. Let's take a listen to what Noth the Unhinged has to say.
Blessings of lunacy upon you! Before we continue, this one must measure your mettle in a test to determine the color of your madness. Sheogorath is known to occasionally deprive others of their sanity. You must be resilient. Ready?
The color of my madness? What does that even mean? I'm also eating a bagel, sorry.
Just answer a few questions for Noth, and everything will be made clear. Where to begin? This will determine your level of sanity, or lack thereof. Would you rather eat puppies sauteed in fire sauce, or swim in a pool of slaughterfish?
Oh boy, the cringe is already setting in. Change puppies to a crazy cat person and that's my answer? Now tell me what I need to do? Or an impossible choice, why not both? Or, yeah, I'm not answering that question. Just tell me what to do. Those are really underwhelming options. Why can't I say I'd rather eat puppies sauteed in fire sauce? That's so stupid. Okay, we'll do the aggressive one. Change puppies to a crazy cat person, and that's my answer. Now tell me what I need to do.
Careful, that's Sable. If you show such color to Sheogorath, he will lash out in inconceivable ways. Once, he set fire to Nut's tail for making a jest. It still haunts her. Now, if Lord Sheogorath invaded your mind, how would you greet him?
I'd greet him with a romantic candlelit dinner.
By John and Jode, you'd woo the Prince of Insanity? Why, that is insanely anato. Perhaps you would make a good pair at that. However, my lord may return your affection in unpredictable ways. But Noth hopes this holiday fulfills your desires.
I can't wait. When does he arrive?
Lord Sheogorath will come to us at the Shivering Shack in Stormhaven. Find Noth there to prepare for his arrival. Meeting the Mad One can be overwhelming. This one copes by consuming large amounts of moon sugar and imagining balls of yarn. It helps.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. I have a few questions before we head out.
You too? Noth has questions. So many questions. Perhaps you are more unhinged than you appear to be. What would you like to know, O Guardian?
I was wondering if they were going to give me an option for this, so I'm familiar with Sheogorath. I survived his trial with the Mages Guild.
You are they! The one who collected the books! The favorite of my mad master. Noth has done well this day. Sheogorath will be so pleased to see you again.
Why would you pledge yourself to that madman?
Noth does not bow before just any Daedric prince. The great Sheogorath commands her devotion. He first came to this one as the skooma cat, a moment of delusional euphoria in which he embraced the madness. He heard and marked Noth as his own.
Okay, why does Sheogorath want to be mortal on this holiday, on his holiday?
There is no understanding ways of the mad god. All Noth knows is that Lord Sheogorath appeared to her as a talking chair to explain his plans, and to tell Noth he would skip rope with her intestines if she failed him. Noth loves her intestines.
I almost feel like I need to turn my face cam on for this video because I am cringing so hard right now. Holy shit. Why can't you be Sheogorath's guardian?
This one is a loyal follower of Lord Sheogorath, but she would make a poor guardian. Noth can't even remember her full name. And between you and Noth, this one lacks certain qualities for such an important role.
Qualities? What qualities?
You proved to be at least a little mad when you accepted this task, yet Noth smells a faint whiff of sanity upon you. Don't be alarmed. It may be just what you need to protect us all. Even the mad benefit from a bit of sanity, now and again.
Okay. Meet Noth at the Shivering Shack.
Can you feel the madness around us? Come, Noth will explain.
Oh yeah, this is crazy. This is madness. Nothing crazier and madder than some pink bubbles. Oh, they've got cheese set up here. They've got a big slice of cheese and a little slice of cheese, and then he's got cheese on his staff. Oh my god, guys, this is freaking crazy, bro. Holy shnikes. Oh my god. I'm about to lose my freaking gourd.
Welcome, welcome! No trusts, nobody followed you here. Only those Lord Sheogorath favors are invited inside this grand abode of madness.
The shack didn't look this big on the outside.
Ah, not thought so too. Many of the Mad God's followers work to build an abode to rival his home in the Shivering Isles. They left their bones as proof of their loyalty. Now come closer. This next part is secret.
Secret?
Shush! Speak quietly. Even the walls in this sacred place have eyes, and they hear everything. Because of some ancient compact, Lord Sheogorath cannot just appear in Tamriel. We must invite his madness to come to Nirn before his holiday can begin.
This sounds dangerous. Maybe we shouldn't summon him at all.
That would be worse! My lord has decided to come to Nirn. If we do not summon him, he will instruct some other devotee to do so, and that one may not bother with a guardian. For everyone's sake, it must be us, specifically you.
Okay, very well. How do we summon Sheogorath then?
Read the ritual from the tome over there. My lord loves arcane books. Say the words, and you will feel its power in your fingers. Then, petty chicken. If this one's delusions hold true, an offering worthy of Lord Sheogorath should appear.
Yeah, this feels
First,
like...
read the tome. We need its magic to summon Lord Sheogorath.
This feels like, oh, how could we make this so random and funny? What if they had to pet a chicken? Ritual tome.
The book became Lord Sheogorath's favorite tome shell. A sure sign that he is pleased. Now, petty chicken.
Oh my god, why does he have a tome shell? They just are reusing an asset. Okay, now we pet the chicken.
Oh, the tome shell took the chicken. Not good. Quick, we must catch it.
I feel like I'm like watching an episode of fucking Cocomelon. Like, this feels like a baby quest for babies. Jesus Christ.
Look, the tome shell shed its pages. They do that when they get excited.
Oh my god. Elon Musk type humor. Okay. Can I step on this?
Ah, the dining hall. It looks like these guests never got their supper.
Okay, I fear this is so bad already. This is so bad. Oh, I like this. I like this. That's cool.
There it is! The tome shell! Grab it!
Okay.
Good! And the tome shell dropped
Oh,
the chicken!
a big
Come,
pile of
let
cheese.
us all return to the ritual site and finish the summoning.
God, this looks like shit. All the models are colliding with each other. They didn't even make it try to look good. This looks like absolute shit. Wow. This is a I know it's like a weird thing to hark on about, but this looks horrible. God damn. Someone was told to make that 5 minutes before this DLC launched. Just rushed it together. Dude, this is the house of reused assets. This looks better. Maybe Dareloth is supposed to look like shit to drive you mad. Ooh. Yeah, good point.
The chicken was swift, but Noth caught it and put it into position. Now, place the tomb shell, pet the chicken, and gather the offering.
Okay.
The ritual transformed the chicken into cheese, a perfect offering to call for Sheogorath. Quickly, place it before the shrine.
Jesus Christ. All right, I think that's the first official mention of cheese.
You took your sweet time, Noth. Another moment and I would have thought up some terrible punishment to inflict on you and the surrounding villages.
Apologies, my lord. Allow Noth to present the guide for your holiday. Go, introduce yourself.
Okay. Take a drink of my coffee. Is his voice even worse than last time? What the hell? No, this is the same voice actor. This is the same voice actor. Also, why the fuck doesn't he have the staff of Sheogorath? Why has he got a basic... Here, hold on. Let me just go here. You can go into your collections, appearance, let's see, weapon styles, staff. This is just the... Oh, what is this? Or is it Abner Tharn's? That is just Abner Tharn's staff model. This is the House of Reused Assets. He has Abner Tharn's staff model instead of the staff of Sheogorath. Oh, brother. All right.
Pull me beard and call me Moloch. It's you, old... whatever your name is. Either Noth is actually more competent than I thought, or you being here is just a remarkable coincidence. Now, before we get started, remind me what you call yourself again.
I'm eating a bagel. Sorry, Lord Sheogorath. You probably think that's funny. I'm Baragrok Groshrub. Noth thinks you need a guide and guardian to assist you with your holiday.
Indeed I do. I'm here to walk in your shoes for a time, to experience the wonders of Nirn as a mere mortal. We'll breathe the same air, bleed the same red blood, eat the same cheese. And we'll do it all with, what do you call them? Oh, yeah, feelings.
Okay, well, that was the second mention of cheese. How can a Daedric prince become immortal?
Are you questioning my abilities? You think I can't stoop to your level and roll around in Nirn's muck and mire? Oh, I've experienced worse in other forms. Just ask Zothasil. Let me show you exactly who you're dealing with. Witness my spectacle!
Okay. Very well, show me. Is he going to turn himself into a plate of cheese or something?
Out with you, my princely power! Huh. So that's what my power looks like? I thought it would be more impressive.
Oh my god.
Lord Sheogorath's princely power! Oh, simply gazing into it fills me with madness I can't begin to comprehend! If only I could touch it.
These people are trying way too hard to be quirky and weird.
There! See? My power, separated from my princely body, and you thought I couldn't do it. Now, the Daedric Prince of Madness is merely another weak and pathetic mortal. Just one of many, but at least I'm still mad, eh? Ha ha!
Is your power safe like that, just floating in the open air? Wait, he's got the staff of Sheogorath now. What the fuck? He's got the staff of Sheogorath on his back now. What? What? Why did that change? Oh my god. Yeah, I don't... Like, you can just drop all of your princely power out into Nirn in a... Well, I don't know. Maybe we're in the Shivering Isles right now. I don't know. But he can just drop his princely power and it's just a little node of energy? That's all it is? That's all you got, big dog?
There! See? My power, separated from my princely body, and you thought I couldn't do it. Now, the Daedric Prince of Madness is merely another weak and pathetic mortal. Just one of many, but at least I'm still mad, eh? Ha ha!
Is your power safe like that, just floating in the open air?
Oh, no, not at all. Indeed, my power is pure madness. Quite dangerous and unpredictable. I really ought to place it in a protective vessel while I go about me holiday. Now step aside while I finish what I started before you so rudely interrupted.
Oh my god.
You, follower that isn't Noth, take my power and put it in that vessel. Your lord commands it.
Of course, my lord.
So ends the lesson. Never give a Daedric prince an insincere offering. Now, power into that vessel. Bad tome shell, that's mine! Damn! Guide, come talk to me.
So the tome shell took his power. And his power, just to be clear, was a base game Nordic urn. It was put in a base game Nordic urn in the House of Reused Assets.
How annoying! And to think that pile of fluttering pages used to be me favorite! Now it's no better than one of Salador's atrocious books. No matter, time to start my holiday. I have a full itinerary, prepared by my faithful lieutenant, Lazaki.
You're not worried that the tome shell flew off with your princely power?
Worried? Hardly. Oh, I was annoyed at first, but the little scamp is just playing. Listen well, my knight in shining... whatever it is that you're wearing. Lose the serious attitude, eh? My holidays are time for madcap shenanigans. Are you with me?
Shenanigans sound great. I can come up with some demented antics to throw in too, if you'd like.
Leave that to the professionals, eh? All shenanigans are at my discretion. Just because my eye's immortal now does not make us equals. It's my holiday, and I have an excellent itinerary. So follow along and try not to get in the way of my fun.
Sure, where do we start? Is my only option for dialogue?
Let's take a look at Lazaki's itinerary. I told him I wanted to sample all the mortal cheese. East March. Feast Idar. Aged in Windhelm's Hall of the Dead? Oh, sounds delicious. I'll meet you there. Noth will wrangle that pesky tome shell.
Okay, how do you plan to get to Eastmarch?
Oh, I'm sure Lazaki's got it figured out. My itinerary says travel included. Between you and me, he said walking long distances is horrible. Did you know that mortal feet get tired, chafe, and eventually fall off? Oh, shocking. I can't have that, can I?
So you're not going to walk?
No walking, no riding either. Can you see me atop an Argonian peddler's guar? Or on a silt strider? Oh, absurd! I'll just pop through a nice little portal. Or maybe use those way shrines you adventurers are always abusing. Whatever Lazaki has set up.
We get a different dialogue if we click this, so how does it feel being mortal?
Like I'm a meaty sausage stuffed with strange feelings. My eyes sting when I keep them open too long. And I've bitten me tongue. Twice! And I've got these unwanted sensations bouncing about in me head. What do you mortals call them?
Emotions?
Those are the ones. Pesky scribs. Scampering about like they own the place. Never needed them, never will. But I guess we'll have to arrange some sort of truce if I'm to enjoy this little holiday inside this mortal form.
Is madness all you normally feel?
Madness isn't an emotion. It's the answer to existence. Listen well, guide. That weapon you have, hold it by the other end. Your wine, throw it in someone's face. Nonsense is the only sane response to an uncaring, insane reality. You're welcome.
Okay, it's strange seeing you here like this, Sheogorath.
Strange? I'm pleased as poultry to see you. We'll get to spend some quality time together without that old stick-in-the-clay Shalador dampening the mood. An adventure, eh? Just like the brave little scrib, but hopefully with more blood.
What have you been doing since you returned Ivea to the Mages Guild?
Honestly, I've been extremely busy. Madness never rests, they say. That's why I need this holiday. When work consumes me, I can easily get caught up wondering where Kagranak's tools have gotten to, or who's holding the Amulet of Kings now.
Why the fuck does he care about that? Was that just a reference to Kagranak's tools? And, like, was that just a reference to Morrowind and Oblivion? Why the fuck would he care about that? Okay, also, like, what if I just took my hammer and just smashed his brains in right now? Like, wouldn't he just... What would happen? His power is gone, then he'd die? Like, yeah. Is he just gone then? Is he just gone forever?
Skeevers! Feasting on the feast Idar cheese that Lazarky arranged for me. This monk says the cheese is ours if we deal with the vermin in the vault. And if I need to eat that cheese warm from the belly of a beast, well, it won't be the first time.
Oh, what do you want to do here?
Eliminate the skeevers and get that cheese. I couldn't care less about draugrs or skeletons or whatever else is down in the crypts. As my guide and protector, I expect you to clear the way for me. I have a holiday to keep.
Fine. Where is this crypt?
Somewhere within the Hall of the Dead. Ask the monk if you require more details. I'll be waiting. Just don't take too long. I get bored and wander off when left to my own devices. Never know what madness I might get up to.
God, my heart meds
Let's
mixed with
find this
alcohol would have
Valor
killed me
Lord
already.
knight. I'm famished and want to try that cheese.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Clear the way to the crypt, my lackey. It's the big door with the urn. I can entertain myself by examining the burial sites down here. Maybe pick up a souvenir or two. Both Haskell and Lazarky will be disappointed if I don't bring them gifts.
Oh my god, remember Haskell? Maybe you shouldn't wander around by yourself down here.
You misunderstand your duties, lackey. I may be mortal for the moment, but I'm more than capable of handling myself in the Hall of the Dead. After all, I certainly did me part in filling its coffins, eh? And I can always fill one more if need be.
Okay. Hey, he threatened me, though. Just give him an iPad with Family Guy funny moments and we can do the job. Peter, Sheogorath is here. Holy crap, Lois, this is just like that one time that I got sent into the Shivering Isles.
What took you so long, lackey? Let's find the Feast Idar.
I bet we can talk to him and get some extra dialogue.
Remember, this is my holiday. Just find the Feast Idar agent vault, kill whatever vermin's inside, and get me my valor-blessed cheese. It's dangerous to disappoint a hungry Daedric prince of madness, even a mortal one.
Okay. After Starfield and Fallout 4, Test 6 will be trash. It probably will be. Yep, and that's another cheese counter. What is he doing? What the fuck is he doing? Oh my god, hold on. Oh, it's an unstable cheese barrel, guys. Do we count this as a... Do we count this as cheese? It's a very delicate state of mind. True. He was doing the fish stick. After finishing this questline, I think that Microsoft fired the wrong half of Sauce. Oh no. Well, they fired a lot of the art people, right? Like, that's what I remember seeing, was a lot of artists got fired. And it's like, maybe take a look at your writing staff? I don't know.
A giant Daedrat? Between me and my cheese? You know what to do, mortal.
Oh my god. People said I was overreacting when I was talking about Sheogorath's Flanderization last year. You guys believe that?
Ugh, that giant Daedrat spoiled the atmosphere down here. Grab the cheese, lackey, and meet me outside. Why the delay? Retrieve the cheese and bring it to me outside. I won't enjoy eating it down here. Not with the stink of freshly deposed Daedrat lingering in the air.
I mean, like, you know, I think that ESO is still a pretty solidly built MMO. It's just, if you're an Elder Scrolls fan, god damn, dude.
Huh. You spent a lot of time alone with my Feast Idar?
Did he say Feast Idar? Because that said Fest Idar. I have an item that says Fest Idar. That's what this is. A chunk of Fest Idar cheese aged in the Hall of the Dead's crypts. And he said... Here, let's re-trigger the line.
You spent a lot of time alone with my Feast Idar?
Oh yeah, with your Feast Idar. Well, you know what? I actually don't have that item, so I think I might have to go and find it. So I'm sorry, Sheogorath. I'll be back. I'll go look for your Feast Idar.
My lackey returns, safe and well. I take back every bad thought I had about you. Well, almost everyone. You have brought me my feast Idar, haven't you? I might get insanely angry if you've ruined my holiday, too.
Did they not tell him that it says fest? Why would I ruin your holiday?
If not you, who? Those weren't skeevers down there. They were Daedrats, yanked from oblivion to ruin my holiday and keep me from enjoying the feast Idar. Did you and Noth summon them? If you're the saboteur, just remember, I can be a real bastard.
I didn't summon the Daedrats.
No, I suppose you didn't. You're my guide and lackey, and Noth hates vermin of all sorts. So it's likely one of my rival princes, then. But who? Hand me my cheese, mortal. It'll help stimulate my thoughts.
Oh my god. Here's your Fest Idar cheese.
Ah, so delightfully pungent. Now, let me see. There's Malakath, Molag Bal, Vermina, Azura. Oh, can't forget that dullard Periite. Or... Oh, you're still here. Yes, I suppose some sort of gratuity is called for. Here, you performed adequately.
Thanks.
Let's hit the road, mortal. No more dingy Daedrat-ridden halls for us. If one of the other princes is trying to wreck my good time, no sense in just standing around. What say we give old Wayrest a visit? Share the suffering with the common folk.
Are you sure it's safe to continue your holiday?
Goodness grapevines, you're right! Holiday over! I've been bested by a giant Daedrat! My power stolen forever by a tome shell! I'm a miserable, stinky mortal! Forever! Ah, well, you can leave now. Thanks for your precious time.
You're canceling the rest of your holiday?
Oh, you disappoint me, mortal. I was having a jest at your expense. I made me laugh, and that's what's really important here. Now, back to my holiday. As I was saying, Wayrest. Specifically, Wayrest Cremant cheese.
All right, but Wayrest is pretty big. Where can we find this Wayrest Cremant cheese?
Let me check the old itinerary. An orc named Othuk sells the cheese in the marketplace. I'll make my way there and calmly, peaceably await your arrival near Wayrest Castle. No need to hurry. I'm sure the locals are gonna love me.
What else is on your holiday what else is on your holiday itinerary?
Taking in the sights, a little fishing. Never tried it. Seems very relaxing. Maybe an Argonian mud bath. Oh, and ripping Noth's tail off and using it as a jump rope if she doesn't find that damn tome shell of my vessel of power!
Yeah, we're doing the jump rope thing a lot. That's 2 times that we've used the jump rope joke. Why did the tome shell take your vessel of power?
You mortals, always asking the wrong questions. Why wouldn't it get stolen? You do know who you're dealing with here, yes? I'm magnificent, and everyone wants my power. Don't worry, though. It's the prince that makes the power. You'll see.
Isn't the idea of being immortal forever a bit of an oxymoron? Yeah, I think moron describes the Sheogorath and ESO pretty well. Do you really think another Daedric prince is out to ruin your holiday?
Think about it. One of their greatest rivals currently occupies a weak and defenseless mortal body. Who wouldn't try to eliminate me? Luckily, I've got a protector. You. Honestly, I'm more concerned about these disgusting bodily functions. Oh, God.
So you are in danger.
I suppose so. Maybe. But about these bodily functions. Runny nose. The odd gurgle of gas in the gut. Coughing. They only exist to embarrass. How do you mortals get anything done? Leaking and burping and farting all the time. It's very distracting.
Oh my god. Haha, Sheogorath has to poop. God damn it. I'm still not sure I understand what you want why you want to holiday as a mortal.
Ah, now that's a pertinent question. Why? Why would crazy old Sheogorath want to experience existence as a mortal? Now, the answer may surprise you. Like a sap adder in an outhouse, eh?
Try me.
Now, if I just came out and told you, well, that wouldn't be any fun at all. And you wouldn't really learn a thing. Keep your eyes open, observe, and all will become clear. Just remember to blink. I learned that lesson about mortal eyes the hard way.
Okay. It feels like someone fed all the Sheo memes from 2014 into an LLM, and it's feeding it back to us. Yeah, it does.
Protector of Sheogorath! Is that you? Or are Noth's eyes playing tricks again?
I was really hoping we wouldn't have to talk to her again. Hi.
Noth would very much like to sit down and babble with you, but we both have work to do. You must return to Lord Sheogorath as quickly as you can. Who knows what will happen to Nern if the God of Madness is left unsupervised for too long?
Why,
I'm rather
I
busy right
never...
now.
Careful of this one, he's quite insane.
So good of you to notice. Ah, my guide returns. Othok's stall is by the bridge in the market. Lead on, lackey!
Oh, if you're here for the Wayrest Cremant, I'm afraid you're out of luck. I have none left to sell. A group of cheese thieves absconded with every wheel I had. Made a mess of the market, too.
Cheese thieves?
Cheese thieves, burrata bandits, call them what you like. They robbed more than just my stock. Swiped food from every stall. Expensive stuff. Elven wine, Orsinium meats, elsewhere sweets. They referred to themselves as Endelrin's plunderers.
So why'd you call them cheese thieves if they're robbing wine and meat as well? Did you see which way they went?
Well, look around. They left a damned mess in their wake. Threw tomatoes at every poor merchant and passerby they robbed. Follow the splatter. It might lead to my Cremant. If you find it, eat your fill. Just give those crooks a good thrashing.
Thanks for the information.
Robbers stole my cheese. Oh, there will be all kinds of red stains when we find them. Close your eyes. Picture a vibrant crimson splatter, like rent flesh soaked in gore. It's calling to you with its rancid sweet scent. Oh, a trail leading to what will soon be a pile of bloated corpses. And open your eyes. Ha! Let's go!
Oh boy.
Those filthy Noir robbed me, and smashed tomatoes all over me. Oh, what a day. Did they steal from you too?
They stole cheese my friend wanted to sample. What did they steal from you?
The packages and letters I was carrying. I'm a courier, and was just starting to make my deliveries here in town. Now I'm covered in peel and pulp, and I lost my parcels. How am I going to explain this to my boss?
Did you see which way the robbers went?
Last I saw, they were running for the stables behind you, right by the city gate. If you catch them, give them a thumping for me. Make sure to give those thieves what for. Ugh, I need a bath.
Plunderer instructions. Okay. Start with the Wayrest Cremant. That will complete the job we were given. But while you're there, grab any exquisite foods you can find in the marketplace. I heard there's a courier delivering a special bottle of wine today. Target her parcels. We'll fetch a good price and make double what we're being paid. Show everyone not to mess with the plunderers. Use the horses we hid outside. Go past the Fisherman's Island, not to it. And make sure you use those tomatoes. Your Plunder King, Endelrin.
Plunder King? Huh. Sounds like a bad mummer's farce. Fisherman's Island. Fisherman's... Why does that sound familiar? Oh, sure. I flayed an angler there once and served him as a banquet to the local fish. He was still alive when I left. Wonder if he's still there.
Let's focus on the thieves, Sheogorath. Should we check the island?
First Daedrats, now thieves. Far too many hijinks happening on this holiday, lackey. I won't stand for it. Let's get over there. When I find this Plunder King, I'm gonna see how many tomatoes it takes to make him burst like an overripe grape! Wonderful. My tome shell and the cheese thieves in the same place. Whew. Whew. These mortal bodies are more fragile than they look. So you found this place all on your own, eh? I'm almost impressed. Now, quick, the tome shell, with my power, followed the cheese thieves into that cellar. Let's get after them.
You think the plunderers are hiding the Wayrest Cremant here?
Where else would they be? Probably relishing my cheese like guests at some strange literary dinner party. Well, I hope they're enjoying their last meal. Come, lackey. My cheese and my power awaits. Let's make the bastards pay! Oh, look at all this cheese! Time to have a taste of that sweet cremant! Scorched fondue! I've been tricked! Lackey, save me! You cheeky little scrub! Release me this instant! Free me, Lackey, and I'll strangle him myself!
Bow before my Daedric power!
It can't be! Dumb, dull, dopey, and dolt have turned against me? Destroy that lackey!
Okay, I kind of like him having a bunch of scamps that, that have a bunch of names like this. They're like, I don't know. This is stupid, but it's my kind of stupid, you know? I can appreciate this. Dopey, dolt, dumb, and dull. You got me once. You got me once, Questline. You made me kind of chuckle.
Ha ha! Well done, lackey! Now destroy the binding device and set me free!
This guy's just standing here. Can I talk to him?
I surrender! You can free the old man and walk out of here. I won't try to stop you. Again?
What is that facial hair? Peak character design right there. I'm going to start doing that with my beard.
Interrogate that swine! Find out who's behind this. Oh, if I had my power, I'd turn him into cheese and eat him! Interrogate that thief! The pirate! Whatever he calls himself! I should melt his brain and eat it with a spoon for the way he tried to ruin my holiday! Mind fondue. Oh, sorry. I lost myself there for a moment.
I feel like he's just not that clever. Like in the writing here. Like, just saying mind fondue and not doing anything with it is like, isn't that funny?
Listen, you must understand. We're just thieves. Nothing more. This power was given to me. I was only following orders.
What or whose orders? Who told you to kidnap the old man?
I was approached by what I can only assume was a Daedra. Strange-looking creature. Offered me incredible power to steal the cheese, lead you here, and capture the old man. If I say anything else, they'll kill me. I'd prefer not to die.
Okay, if you tell me everything, maybe I can protect you.
I'll take you at your word. One night, a bit back, I was approached. I was just coming out of my favorite tavern when he grabbed me. He scared me something fierce. Took me a moment to realize he was a big, nasty-looking Daedra, I think.
What did this big Daedra look like? What did it say?
You're being awful kind about this. It's appreciated. He had 4 arms and huge muscles. Told me he could make me a proper bandit king with the power to summon those scamps. Just had to do one small job for him in exchange.
Did this Daedra happen to give you a name? Tell me that and you can make your escape.
Lazaki. He definitely seemed to know the old man, but the Daedra specifically said not to mention that. Now, if you're good to your word, I'm going to start running now. I want to put as much distance between me and here as I can.
So, okay, they tried to make us think it was Mehrunes Dagon. It's this Lazaki character that we were told about earlier. I'm guessing they're a Ruinok, which are the, like, lesser Daedra of Mehrunes Dagon? I don't know.
Ah, there's my tome shell. What the wabbajack? Perfect. The tome shell used my power to turn him into cheese. And I can't even eat him. Let's talk outside, lackey.
What the Wabbajack? That was so fucking awful. It made me oh, 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 holy fuck. Oh my god. What the Wabbajack? What do we? He actually won the Sigmund. He did. Oh my god. What the Wabbajack? Holy peak.
I've had enough of this nonsense. Thieving books, cheese pirates, murderous scamps. My holiday's gotten completely out of hand. Let's review what that Blunder King told you before the Tome Shell stole my idea and turned him into cheese.
Okay. The Plunder King said a Daedra put him up to this. He said he was someone named...
Don't say it. There are ears everywhere. I expected him to name Vermina or old Molag Ball. Maybe that sly goat Sanguine. But my own faithful lieutenant? I'm not sure I totally believe it.
I really like in the Shivering Isles DLC, it's implied that the Daedric princes have parties with one another, and that Jigalag and Malakath are not popular at those parties. I kind of always assumed that Sheogorath and Sanguine would get along, though. He said it was a Daedra named Lazaki. Wasn't that the Daedra who prepared your itinerary?
Didn't I say not to say that? Now I need to deal with this fiasco. Lazaki planned my whole holiday. I formed him from every bit of unchecked, ruinous treachery I had to spare. And this is how he repays me? I'm so proud of him. And very angry.
Ooh, is Lazaki like a flesh Atronach? That would be interesting. So your lieutenant betrayed you. What now?
Now? Now I show Lazaki just how much wrath still flows through the god of madness. But that's for later. First, I must abide by the mortal conventions and give you this coin. Then I need a nap. Turns out I work better in my sleep.
Why do they need a lore reason for him giving me money? You don't need to even address this. It's just part of, like, I think everybody understands I'm not literally getting 3 pauldrons from Sheogorath here. This is just a video game reward. You don't need to be like, oh, I must abide by the mortal conventions and give you this coin. Shut up, dude. Come on.
Wait, Your Madness! Wait! Oh, bother. Not followed Lord Sheogorath and expected to find him here. But instead she has found you. This one has been tracking the Tome Shell as it trails after my master like a flesh fly to the stench of decay. But it slipped from Noth's grasp every time.
Tell me what happened, Noth.
The Tome Shell! You just saw it, yes? It leaks insanity wherever it goes. The power of the Mad God. It changes the world. Noth has seen much horror as she followed the tomb. Talking mushrooms, melting flesh, swarm of carnivorous butterflies. Ugh.
Do you want help tracking the Tome Shell, Noth?
No! Finding the Tome Shell is Noth's job. You need to return to Sheogorath's side and make sure he does not cause any trouble. If he is not with you, this one expects he has retired to the Shivering Shack. Let us meet there and check on my master.
All right, I'll meet you at the Shivering Shack.
You recall how to get to the Shivering Shack, yes? Just lose your mind to find your way there. Oh, the butterflies just reminded Noth. We must tell Lord Sheogorath about the leaking insanity and ask how to catch the runaway Tome Shell.
Dude, who are the writers putting these things in here for? Remind me how Sheogorath lost his power again? Brother, we just played this quest. Like, I've been streaming for an hour and a half. Why do we need to be reminded? Is this for people with genuine short-term memory loss? What the Wabbajack? Remind me how Sheogorath lost his power again?
The madness is rubbing off on you, yes? Exposure to my master has that effect. The great Sheogorath wanted to holiday on Nirn as a mortal, so he placed his power inside the protective vessel. But the pesky Tomshell stole the vessel. And here we are.
How do we catch the toad shell? God, I'm yawning. I'm bored as hell.
If Noth knew that, we would not be standing here. Noth selected you to serve as Sheogorath's guide and protector. More to keep Nern safe than my master. This one was afraid of his madness corrupting our world. And that is just what is happening.
Remind me, what is the weapon check again? Mental Reaper, thank you.
Master, calm yourself. Have a bit of cheese from your shrine.
Forget that cheese! My holiday has been sabotaged, and my power's loose in the world! They're making a mockery of the Prince of Madness!
Okay.
Noth has tried everything she can think of to calm her master, short of giving him her tail. But this one does not think it is detachable.
Yo.
Please, explain to Sheogorath. His mortal form demands sustenance, while Noth tries to sniff out his power.
You cannot say... you cannot say that, man. You can't... It's not allowed to say that. Sheogorath's power has been missing since he started his holiday. Why is he so upset now?
If your favorite Tomshell had run off with your power and refused to come back, you would be irritated too. It is embarrassing. No, Noth did not mean that. No other prince has tried this before. Noth's master is a genius, a visionary.
Yeah, absolutely crazy line. What the wabbajack? He couldn't hate cheese. Adjusts classes. What is it you want me to do here, Noth?
First, show Sheogorath that his mortal form needs food and water. Then, perhaps a distraction from his princely woes while Noth searches for his power. My master mentioned a cheese festival on his itinerary. That would surely satisfy him, no?
He just said, forget the cheese.
What is this empty and hollow feeling in me midsection? I do not like it. This holiday was supposed to be all about cheese and frivolity, and I've barely had a nibble. I have half a mind to find Lazaki and the Tomshell and toss them both in lava.
Toss them both in lava. That's the most creative thing that Sheogorath can come up with. I think you're hungry, Sheogorath. As a mortal, you need to eat food to stay healthy.
Eat? Because I have to? Whew, how bothersome.
Oh
I suppose we
God.
can go to the next stop on my itinerary. The annual Artisan Cheese Festival south of Voss in Vardenfell. I'd much rather punish my badly behaved Tomshell, but I do like a good festival.
Sorry, I have to replay this line. I spoke. I couldn't... Like, the fact that Sheogorath is such a fucking idiot that he doesn't know that mortals have to eat is so stupid. Sheogorath shouldn't be a fucking moron.
Eat? Because I have to? Whew, how bothersome. I suppose we can go to the next stop on my itinerary. The annual Artisan Cheese Festival south of Voss in Vardenfell. I'd much rather punish my badly behaved Tomshell, but I do like a good festival.
You're hungry, Sheogorath. Here, have a Snickers-type odd dialogue. But Lazaki prepared your itinerary. The festival may be another trap.
Oh, we can't not go to the festival. That'd be a waste of a good itinerary. I know. You'll accompany me as my bodyguard. Taste the cheese with me. Sample the wine. Remind me to chew. And stay vigilant, my lackey. The holiday must go on.
All right, I'll go with you to the cheese festival in Vardenfell.
Come, lackey, we must leave at once. I do not want to miss out on consuming another tasty cheese. I suppose I could always sew the other festival goers' mouths shut. That would guarantee more cheese for me. Now, Vardenfell awaits.
You're really not worried about Lazaki?
Ah, the meddling of a single disgruntled minion is not enough to ruin my holiday. Even mortal, I can easily escape any trap Lazaki might have set for me. The great Sheogorath should not be underestimated, especially by my own followers.
Here, I will be right back, guys. Yeah, I'll be right back. I just want to get a drink from my fridge, and I'll be right back, because I'm out of coffee, and I need to stay hydrated, like Sheogorath.
Ah, the meddling of a single disgruntled minion is not enough to ruin my holiday. Even mortal, I could easily escape any trap Laziki might have set for me. The great Sheogorath should not be underestimated, especially by my own followers.
As long as you realize it may be dangerous.
That just makes it more exciting, lackey. Now, continue to question me, and I'll see you flayed and turned inside out for the torchbugs to feast upon. Or, we could go to the festival and sample some cheese. I'm good either way. You decide.
Okay.
What an honor, accompanying Sheogorath to a festival. Noth would be jealous, but she must hunt down the missing tome shell and my master's power. Be wary, though. Sheogorath can be easily distracted, unlike the rest of us. Ooh, Noth smells bacon.
What the fuck was that? Oh my god. This is such like OMG random humor.
Come, lackey, we must leave at once.
Okay, well, let's go to Vardenville. Bacon 2, we are back in 2014. Holy shit, yeah. In this break, here's the cheese update. 35 cheese, 10 Feld Idar, 4 Wayrest Cremant, 2 Fondue, 10 player cheese mentions for dialogue choices for a total of 61 cheeses. That is nuts. Don't forget to give Dareloth the cheese data. I'm sure he will want to know the totals. Yeah, I am, am I misunderstanding something, or is the ability to dismiss his princely power a perfect counter to the Grey March? Yeah, it really should be. Like, it feels like people that wrote this game never played Oblivion. It genuinely feels like that. But, like, the Grey March not even being a thing that's touched on here, you know, it's just weird. Oh, should we read this? The Annual Artisan Cheese Festival Notice. It's 3 pages. Calling all cheese enthusiasts, the annual Artisan Cheese Festival returns to Vardenfell. Sample the finest dietary delights our cheesemongers have to offer, from the far reaches of elsewhere to the fungal forests of the Telvanni Peninsula. Whether you seek a little something to complement your scrib jelly toast, or a sumptuous main course to dazzle even the most refined palate from Somerset, you're sure to find the perfect cheese for your table here. In addition to the wide array of cheeses to sample and purchase, our discerning patrons will be given unprecedented access to Curd Cave Cheesery, a stunning producer of a variety of local cheeses located right here in Vardenfell. Wander through the caves and marvel at the production process and storage caverns. It's every cheese lover's dream.
Finally, the respect I deserve. A taste of a special cheese made specifically for me.
A special cheese courtesy of the Curd Cave Cheesery. Make sure to sample the rest of our tempting morsels at the festival.
Now that orc knows how to treat a mortal Daedric prince on holiday. Gave me a special sample of cheese and everything. Now I need some more, because eating it just made the pain in my midsection worse. That's called hunger, right?
God, he's such a fucking moron. Wasn't that the orc from Wayrest? The one with the Cremant? Othuk? Othuk?
Was it? I must confess all of you mortals look alike to me. The special cheese had a wonderful aftertaste. Even burned a little on the way down. Magnificent! After we try a few more samples, there's a tour of the cheesery. It's inside a cave. This festival is wonderful, but which to try first? The redder and rennet? No, too sharp. The traditional Telvanni fungi crumble? Ooh, maybe the smoky elsewhere Edam. If I wasn't already, the choice would drive me mad. You pick, lackey. Lead the way.
Should I talk? I don't really want to talk to...
There's so much cheese to try. There's so much cheese to try.
Okay.
Taste the fine flavors of elsewhere. A far better prospect than those other cheeses, yes?
The cheese is stuck to the barrel here, and it's clipping through the wood. This quest line must have been put together in 10 minutes, dude. This is rough. This is rough to look at.
Who doesn't love stinky mushrooms in their cheese? I promise, it tastes better than it sounds.
God, they released this? This is a real thing that was released. Oh.
It all looks so good. Which one pairs best with ale?
Don't buy from these other vendors. Mine's the best. Need proof?
Yes, but that's the end of your dialogue.
Mushrooms taste like mushrooms. How disappointing.
Guys, can we get a cheese counter going? Holy shit, they won't stop saying it. Yeah, Mental Reaper's on it. He's keeping track.
Thought it would be creamier. My taste buds working right.
So he knows what taste buds are, but not hunger?
There. The tome shell is mocking me, leaking madness and ruining the festival. Intriguing. A sharp, bold flavor. Wait, is my tongue supposed to tingle?
How's it going, Bash? This is what we get when 70% of ZeniMax gets fired. To be fair, they were working on this more than likely for a while. Because this just released 2 days ago. So I doubt they put it together. Because they teased it a while ago, too. They teased it before the firings, if I'm remembering everything correctly. So, yep, just insane.
A delicious assortment. The morsels were almost worth this roiling in my middle section. What was in that cheese, lackey? I feel strange. Poison? I've been poisoned? Oh, how do you mortals stand it? I demand you fix this immediately!
Why do you think you've been poisoned?
I've never been mortal before. But this is more than indigestion. I'm weak, lightheaded, hot under the collar. But we ate all the same cheese and you seem fine. The special sample that familiar orc gave me. That was the poisoned cheese.
What can I do to help, Sheogorath?
Now you want to help? Where were you when I was being poisoned? Luckily, I can make an antidote from a particular kind of cheese mold. There must be something in the curd cave to suffice. Besides, I still want to tour the cheesery. Onward, lackey.
Are we going to count cheesery? All right, let's see what we can find in Curd Cave Cheesery.
The curd cave cheesery is that way, lackey. I need to make an antidote. Or recover my power from that misbehaving tome shell before the poison makes this fragile mortal flesh fall off. I do not look good as just bone.
Good sir, you don't look well. Let me hold on to that heavy staff for you.
How good of you to notice. Thank you.
This guy doesn't look anything like the other orc, though. The other guy had totally different hairstyle, and he had face paint on, right? Is that supposed to be like a disguise?
What a considerate orc! To notice that I'm unwell and offer to ease my burden. Oh, you should take note, lackey. Now, the cheese cave calls to me. I can hear it. Or maybe that's just the usual voices in my head. No matter. Cheese and mold awaits. Oh, go.
He's got voices in his head? Wasn't that the same orc you think gave you the poisoned cheese? The one who took your staff?
No, I don't believe so. Poisoners and villains rarely have such impeccable manners.
Did he say where he was taking your staff?
Why are you so suddenly fixated on my staff? The tour must have a cloakroom or hat rack or something. We have more important things to worry about, like ridding this fragile form of the poison. I'm sure this cave contains exactly what I need.
All right, what are we looking for exactly?
The antidote requires different types of cheese mold. Some from a stinky cheese, A bit from a soft and soothing cheese, and a good chunk from a full-bodied cheese should do the trick. Oh, and if I have a nibble or two along the way, so much the better.
4 cheese. 4 cheeses.
Oh, the poison begins to burn. Quick, follow your nose. We need 3 distinct types of cheese mold to cure me.
My God. What the wabbajack is going on?
What a horrendously stinky smell! Perfect! It's quite simple, Lucky. Either you find me 3 cheese molds of varying flavors and I cleanse myself of this poisoning, or I die, and then I kill you. Is that so hard to understand?
Holy shit, man.
Ah, a soothing aroma in the air. Find it now, Lucky. Get a whiff of that. Full-bodied cheese mold if ever I've smelled it. Now, take the moldy cheeses to that cauldron over there and melt them down. Yes, please, take your time. The poison flowing through my mortal veins only burns intensely, so this is a lovely time for a chat. Should we have a spot of tea while we talk? Toss the cheeses in the cauldron and make the antidote already, damn you! Oh, go!
This poor voice actor too, man. I mean, I really, really don't like his Sheogorath, but like, the dialogue he's got to work with is so bad. It's so bad.
Curse these mad feasters! Find us a safe spot to concoct the antidote. Oh, well done! It smells disgusting. Should work wonders.
Was this quest made by a smell fetish person? Because the amount of stinky and he's gonna shit his brains out comments are crazy. Yeah. Holy shit, dude.
I don't rightly recall if I like you or not, but you'll have my eternal gratitude after you give me the antidote.
Here's the antidote.
Ah, I've decided I like you, Lackey. For now. But something's not quite right. My hair is itchy. Oh, the poison. The antidote's loaded, but it's still there. Give me my staff. We'll find the tome shell, retrieve my power, and dispel the poison.
You gave your staff to that orc, remember?
What? I did no such thing. He merely offered to carry it for me in my time of need. More than you've ever done. Look around. I'm sure my staff is here somewhere. It gets lonely without me. Then we'll find the tome shell and take my power back.
Violent Vardvark Tavern receipt. Located just to the east of Scenic Voss, bill for services rendered to patrons Lazaki and Othuk. 3 bottles of wine, 2 pitchers of ale, 4 aged wheels of cheese, animal companion fees, 6 bowls of cheese curds, shoe polish, moldy cheese rind, by request, tavern fee for broken chair, table, plates, and goblet, patron reparations for personal injury, payment due immediately upon receipt.
That crumbled parchment is certainly not my staff. Unless my staff is being whimsical again. No, it wouldn't be so bold. Is it a clue, perhaps? Or is it simply discarded trash?
It's a receipt from the Violet Vardvark Tavern made out to Lazaki and Othuk.
A receipt? Definitely not my staff. It clearly shows that my traitorous Lieutenant Lazaki is working alongside the well-mannered orc. But why would Lazaki order so much cheese? He hates the stuff. This tavern. My staff must be there.
Why do you think we'll find your staff there?
Because the orc who took my staff reeked of cheese. It was a unique odor. Nothing at the festival or in the cheesery smelled like it. And I know my cheese. Besides, villains always return to the scene of the crime. To the tavern, Lucky!
I don't even want Elder Scrolls 6 to come out at this point, fellas.
Meet me at the Violet Vardvark, Lucky.
This quest is making me hate Elder Scrolls.
Oh, what sort of fool would ever choose mortality? You're all such pathetic weaklings. Oh, I'll never make this mistake again.
Holy shit.
What a madhouse! Over here, Lucky!
Dude, like, Does this not look like ass? These paintings on top of paintings? They could have designed these a little nicer. It's the same fucking painting 3 times, right? Or oh, okay, it's slightly different. No, this is a smaller cropped version of the big one. No, this is the same. Hold on. This is the same painting. This is just they're cropped versions of the larger one. Oh my god, dude. Okay, this is the Violent Vardvark Cheese Lovers menu. For 1 week only, the Violet Vardvark is proud to offer the following special menu for the annual Artisan Cheese Festival. The perfect pair, crumbly Telvanni cheese served over scrib jelly on toast. Gooey goodness. Elsewhere, Adam melted to gooey perfection served over fresh bread with fruit. The strong stuff. Pickles, spicy smoked mud crab, and a wedge of our most pungent cheese. Not for the faint of heart. Note, due to the strong aroma, limit 1 order per table. Violent Vardvark Cheese Board. Chef's choice of 3 local cheeses, scrib jelly, fresh bread, grapes, and smoked guar sausage. Fried quama curds. Toasted cheddar and onion sandwich. Sweet cheese roll. A traditional sweet roll with a tangy cheese bread coating. Galovian cheesecake is the last thing. If we're counting cheesecake, that is 9 mentions of cheese in this one note here, I believe. This place looks so crazy. You can see the madness affecting the area. Yeah, dude. Oh, dude. This this chair is upside down. That's so random. Holy shit. This person's wearing Dark Seducer armor and playing the lute. Oh my god. And the tables are oh my god. What? Oh, dude. There's a skeleton on the wall. What the wabbajack? Holy shit.
How spectacular! A tavern bursting with madness! Oh, if I wasn't poisoned, I might actually enjoy it here. The Tome Shell must have visited this place, leaking droplets of my power everywhere. That's a good sign.
Chair on a table, a little crazy. I know, isn't that shit insane? The Tome Shell caused all this, and you consider madness to be a good sign?
You're talking to the Daedric Prince of Madness, remember? My power wants to return to me. It's dragging the Tome Shell around, seeking out my essence, including my staff. We're in the right place, Lackey. Well done. Here, for your help so far.
You hear this weird effect on his voice? We can hear the weird effect really well because I don't have ambiance or any other audio turned on, so this is just like the reverb on his voice. I also got an emote, Sheogorath's Blessed Cheese.
Oh, I think the antidote is wearing off. I don't feel so good.
All right, let's check out this emote. Oh my god, I turned into cheese! Oh, how random. So weird. So funny.
What's a dapper Daedric Prince to do without his staff? When I find that orc, he's gonna lose a few kneecaps. Ugh. This shoddy mortal form no longer performs as I expected. I need my staff. And my vessel. And my power. All the things!
Is it the poison? But you took the antidote, ...
I did. But the poison is resilient. Stronger than the antidote recipe I had on hand. I'm starting to feel all oozy, like a freshly flayed Daedrat. But we're on the right track. Othak and Lazaki were here, so someone may know where to find them.
And you're sure the madness around the tavern is because of the Tome Shell?
What else could it be? The vessel containing my power isn't meant to be carried about. My madness sloshes around, and wherever it spills, chaos follows. Ugh. I need to rest, Lackey. And you need to get to work. Talk to the barkeep and find my staff.
Okay. Crack all the knuckles before we start talking again. All right. I'll ask the barkeep about Othuk and your staff.
Barkeeps have their own special power. They pour the drinks. I once knew a barkeep, I think. I poured his insides into a flask, just to see what would happen. Oh, you should try it sometime. The screaming is great fun. Oh, better ask him about my staff first.
Have you figured out what sort of poison you consumed?
Are you daft? It's poison. Bad poison. Is there any other kind? The antidote countered the effects briefly, but I need my full power restored to entirely eliminate it. So determine where Othuk and Laziki are. That's where you'll find my staff. Oh.
Don't you also need to find the tome shell to restore your power?
Obviously. The tome shell must be around here somewhere. That much is obvious from the amount of madness permeating this lovely old tavern. What's less obvious is why you're still standing here while I suffer from poisoned cheese.
Hey, we got a cheese in there.
The regular crowds are bad enough, let alone the hordes from the cheese festival. Every year they get drunk and stink up the place with their weird cheese. Guess who has to clean up the mess? And that's not including the strangeness from this year.
Oh, perfect. Another problem to solve. What do you want? I don't have enough help as it is.
Can you tell me about a recent guest of yours, an orc named Othuk?
Even under normal circumstances, it's not my habit to divulge patron information to anyone who asks. And I hardly remember my own name in this chaos, let alone some orc. No. I just need to clean up the mess and go home. That's it.
Didn't we literally pick up a receipt that said everything that these guys ordered? Tell me what you remember. How did the tavern get like this?
Bah, fine. I don't know. There were books flying around, patrons losing their minds, furniture rearranging itself, and that was just the start. And now I'm down 2 servers. Carnodia's a mess, but poor Edward, he might have seen your orc.
What happened to Edward?
I'm not sure. Poor lad never missed a day of work. But that was before all this. Better you talk to my server, Carnodia, instead. She was with him when everything went wrong.
Cool. That's why you talk to the NPCs.
It's over. I'll never get him back. I can still hear his skin melting.
So that's why you talk to the NPCs between different quest stages, because weirdly, this game has a ton of dialogue that you will never hear if you don't like violently talk to every NPC every time this quest stage changes.
I'd appreciate the lovely cacophony of wails a little more if this mortal form wasn't in excruciating pain. Actively trying not to die is so tedious. Like that woman over there. She has the anguished look of one who longs for death. I wonder why.
Edward was sharp. Nothing got by him. Even the madness, unfortunately. Just talk to Carnodia, would you? She's had a rough day, and that's putting it lightly.
I hate this place. The customers are so rude, and my employer only looks at me long enough to bark orders. That blasted cheese festival came to town, and we were overrun. And then that stupid book flew in here, and my poor Edward.
Tell me what happened to Edward.
It was awful. One moment it was a normal day, crowded because of the cheese festival. Then the door burst open and a book flew in carrying a vase? An urn? I'm not sure what to call it. But something was leaking from it. It was pure chaos!
The same painting is behind her twice, by the way. The vessel was leaking?
Oh, that's the word. And yes, leaking. Things started shifting and my head was spinning. Everyone started acting strange. But Edward, he tried to comfort me as his flesh melted. His eyes dropped to the floor. He transformed. Changed.
Changed into what?
I'm not sure. Edward ran. Faster than I thought possible. With the way his body was twisting. He ran toward the Daedric ruin to the south. The way he ran. The way he melted. It was awful. But I couldn't look away. Why couldn't I look away?
God damn, dude. Okay, this guy here also, this is a reused asset from Greymoor. We just played through Greymoor a couple months ago on the channel. And yeah, reused asset. Reused asset. Reused asset. Again, not that there's anything necessarily wrong with reusing assets, but when you're doing it this much, there's that same goddamn painting again. Ah! Oh my god, lady on the ceiling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Long pause. Oh, wait. There it is. 8. Oh my god. 9, 10, 11. No. No. Why are there so many? Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12? 12 of that same painting just upstairs? Jesus Christ. If you think about it, the repetition adds to the madness. It adds to the laziness of how quickly together this fucking slop house of reused content was added.
Ribbit. Oh, I feel so strange. I hope everyone at the tavern is all right.
Edward, is that you?
Wait, you can hear me? Ow! My mouth doesn't work right anymore. It's so much wider than it should be. Ribbit. What happened to me? You said Edward. Is that my name? Oh, everything feels wrong. I'm so confused.
Tell me what happened. Another ESO questline they pulled out of their butt crack, basically. Yeah, tell me what happened.
I'll try. Oh, it's all so fuzzy. Tavern. I remember a tavern. I was bigger then, serving some people. They had a long stick. A staff. Yes, that's right. Then a strange flying book appeared, and my mind goes blank.
Ribbit croak. Where did they take the staff?
I can't remember. Oh, why was I so tall then? Such long arms. Help me remind myself. Bring me something to help me remember who I was, please. I'm scared, and all I can think about is, tasty little flesh flies.
Yikes. Okay.
Aha! So this is what that melted pile of flesh became. It left quite a disgusting trail in its wake.
Rabbit! I meant to say, did you find anything yet? To help me remember who I am? Or if you just want to bring me some bugs to eat, that would be nice too.
I feel like I recognize this voice actor from somewhere, but I can't quite figure it out.
Things that talk are usually the tastiest. Huh? Don't look at me like that. I may be poisoned, but I can still dream. I'll cook you up next for insubordination, lackey. Your attachment to the creature is ridiculously dull, I must say.
We need to find something to help it remember who it was.
Ugh, why on Nirn would we do that? It's a frog now. It's got a whole new life, complete with tasty, juicy legs with which to explore. Might even stand a chance when a hungry beastie comes sniffing around. What exactly are you doing here, my lackey?
The dragon frog might know what Othduk was doing at the tavern. We have to help it remember.
Oh, well, why didn't you say so? If I turned into a frog, the best reminder of myself would be me. When his flesh melted and limbs slopped off, he must have left some parts behind. Unless the beasts already ate them. They'll eat anything, you know.
That's disgusting, but worth a try. Let's see what we can find.
Go on, lackey. This excursion took a toll. And a psychic meeting of the minds with a frog sounds fascinating. Oh, do you know how many adventurers get eaten just trying to prove their worth? There's probably an entire family tree fermenting in those Daedra bellies. Go on. You'll find a foot or a finger or something around here. Just hope it belongs to him.
Okay.
The big man is scary. makes me want to leap away. But I'll wait here with him while you look for something to remind me. Just promise he won't eat me.
You brought the dragon frog its own foot. Ho, ho, ho! Brilliant! I can smell it from here. Awful, pungent, absolutely magnificent. Oh, I didn't think you had it in you, Lucky. Might get some enjoyment out of this holiday yet.
Yeah, he's very into smelling, isn't he?
Oh my. Is that my boot? Is that my foot? Oh, this is worse than before. What kind of monster brings someone their own foot? Oh, it's all coming back to me now.
It worked. You remember that it's your boot and foot.
You're right. Still awful, but I do remember something. I was at the tavern, serving a loud group. One was an orc, I think. He had been in before. Kept bragging about some big prize and waving around this strange staff.
Did the orc say where he was going?
Everything's so blurry. It's already slipping away. Something about a camp? The barkeep. Ask him. He talked to them. They ordered a lot of stinky cheese, both the first time and this last time.
Edward? The dragon frog stops speaking and croaks quietly. Whatever memories it had of its former life seemed to have slipped away entirely.
You were barely gone a moment and somehow this place got worse. I just watched the patron eat his meal and the plate along with it. And Canodia keeps asking when I'm going to melt. Did you find any sign of Edward? Canodia's worried sick.
Why are these people staying in this inn? Leave. This is like in superhero movies when there's a big fight going on and everybody's in the streets watching. Leave. I found Edward. He's been transformed into a dragon frog, but he seemed content. He really didn't seem content to me.
Oh, that's terrible, really. But not as bad as I thought it would be. I'll tell Canodia soon, once things calm down a bit. Who was it you were asking about earlier? An orc? Did you learn anything else about him?
Yes, his name is Othuk, and he was carrying a staff. He ordered some stinky cheese. We got a cheese line again, everybody. Woo!
Oh, him. He arrived days ago and ordered a lot of cheese. Then he returned just recently with a staff. That's when my tavern turned upside down, and he never paid either bill. Kept mentioning he had to meet Lazaki and Polk to prove himself. Weird.
That is... Okay, guys, we picked up a literal receipt of Othuk. We didn't have to do any of this. We could have just told him, because he was like, oh, I don't remember. We had a receipt. We literally had a receipt to give him and be like, this guy that came in here and ordered all this shit and trashed your place? That is so awful that they made us do that. Go all the way and do that useless quest for nothing. Thank you, that's all I needed.
I really can't take much more of this. If you hadn't noticed, things aren't right around here. I suggest you get out while you still can.
Goodbye. Yeah, thank you, handful of frogs.
Everything is wonderfully wrong. Chaos swirling, mayhem bubbling. Oh, and these puppies enjoying a friendly game of cards. I bet their tails I could beat them if I wasn't poisoned. Have you found anything yet, Lackey? You're awfully slow today.
I think I know where to find Othuk and your staff.
Why didn't you start with that? I just ordered a plate of the tavern's cheese of the day, when I could be restoring my power, unpoisoning myself, and enjoying the festival. So where did that annoying but well-mannered orc take my staff?
The barkeep heard Othuk mention Polk. It's nearby.
Polk, you say? Sounds like somewhere my staff would be. Lead the way, then. But really, we should leave soon. I ordered quite a large amount of cheese, and I'm still not entirely sure what currency is accepted here. The barkeep is glaring at me.
What are you going to do when we find Othuk and Lazaki?
I'll kill them both. Othuk, quickly, like stepping on a bug. But Lazaki, he used to serve me. He led the Mad Feasters clan at my command. He tried to usurp me and ruin my holiday. Oh, I want to watch you do it. As a treat for your excellent service.
Okay.
Go on now. My staff needs me. I'll follow and meet you along the way, lackey.
Okay.
What's that, lackey? Perhaps a note from my staff? Take a look, would you?
Now we have to talk to him.
Let's get moving. And after I retrieve my staff, there's a wayward tome shell I need to maim. And then I'll bring it back and beat it again once my power's been restored. Oh, I relish the thought. Polk is somewhere. You should go first.
Okay. I really don't even want to read this in a voice right now, so I'm just going to read it as myself. My Lord Lazaki, most excellent news. I have a gift for you. The staff of the great...
Interested?
Why do people talk in the background? Most excellent news. I have a gift for you. The staff of the great Sheogorath himself. A humble orc like myself could never wield such a magnificent weapon, but I'm sure you'll know what to do with it. Now you can take your place as the one true...
a lot of enemies lately.
Now you can take your place as the one true Prince of Madness. You may not be as fond of cheese as I am, but I'm positive you'll grow to love it on the throne. And I'll be right beside you, the right hand of a new master of insanity. If you'll deign to meet me inside Polk, I'll gladly bestow this new honor upon you. I'm eager to watch your ascent.
What a little extortion among friends.
I'm eager to watch your ascension to your rightful place, my lord. Your humble servant, Othuk.
Sorry, did you find something? I was distracted by that glorious, pungent scent wafting our way. If only my staff was here to smell it.
God damn, dude. He talks so much about smells. I found a note from Othuk. He's going to present your staff to Lazaki somewhere inside Polk.
Inside the cave, you say? Well, that must be what drew the tome shell. I saw the little bugger on my way here. It's leaking madness everywhere it goes. I've still got enough kick left in this body to see it. Like a trail of lost teeth.
You seem improved. Has the poison run its course?
Not in the least. But the thrill of the chase cleared my head for a time. Follow the trail of madness all the way to Polk, and I'll meet you there. And because you mentioned it, I feel the poison taking hold again. Thanks, lackey.
Yeah, you're welcome, buddy.
Oh, I can feel my madness oozing this way. Go on. Clear the path for dear old me. This place seems a little drab for my own usurping. I hoped Othuk would be a little more dramatic. There must be more here than we can see. Keep your eyes peeled. Well, open. Some mortals take that suggestion too literally.
He's definitely part of the problem.
Othuk. Stop him before he gives Lazaki my staff.
You remember
Once
how...
I destroy you, Sheogorath, I'll be the Prince of Madness.
They said that Lazaki had
Destroy
4...
the mortals, Lord Lazaki!
Shut the fuck up. They said that Lazaki had 4 arms. Do you guys remember that? They said he had 4 arms. Earlier. Was that 4 arms reference just to, was that just to make us think it was Marin's Dagon for 1 second before they revealed that it was Lazaki? Because this guy has 2 arms.
No, I was supposed to
Othuk has my staff. Retrieve it, Lucky, before I pluck out his eyes and dip him in wine.
Lord Lazaki! Oh, dear.
Spineless orc. He's better suited for life as a chicken. Look, he won't even face me. Speak with him and get my staff. I enjoy watching him squirm under the pressure.
Pluck out his eyes, remember that? Yeah, that was the plan, right?
Enough, please! You could lower your weapon. I'm not a fighter like Lazaki is. was... But wait! I still have the staff! Stay back, or I'll figure something out!
Give me the staff, Othuk.
Why should I? You're not Sheogorath! He's still watching me, isn't he?
Yeah, pity for you, he's far more merciful than I am.
Wait, stop! I'll tell you everything! You want the staff? Here, it's yours! I've been waiting to give it back to the Mad Prince this whole time! I promise! Lazaki was to blame for everything, not me!
My lackey has a softer heart than I do. Too bad, I'm bored. Bye-bye, Othuk. All settled. Now, meet me outside. I need some air.
I chose the angry option to him. Then Sheogorath said that I had a softer heart than him.
There you are. Nasty tome shell. Leaking madness everywhere. I'll deal with you later. Back to the shack with you.
You're just gonna trust that tome shell to go back there?
Ah, my beloved staff. Here, give it here. It feels lighter than before. Did you forget to feed it?
I'm not sure. Is something wrong with your staff?
No. And by no, I mean yes. It's feeling rather wooden, like a stick, which is what a staff is, but mine's got a bit more oomph usually. Still, I'm glad to have it back. Lazaki could have used it to claim my power for himself.
He wanted to steal your power? Is that possible?
I'm not sure. Being mortal has opened me up to many new situations. Poisoning in particular. Of course, the staff itself doesn't contain my power. The tome shell still got that. Lazaki wouldn't be able to claim the Shivering Isles without it.
What's next now that you have your staff back?
Until I reclaim my power from the tome shell's sticky tendrils, my staff is mostly ornamental. At least it's mine again. Oh, I feel weak. Perhaps I can use it to keep the poison at bay, eh? Worth a try. Stay ready, lackey. I'll need you again soon. I'm gonna need a holiday after this holiday. At least I have my staff back. And it's keeping the poison mostly in check. But the time has come to retake my Daedric mantle and leave this charming mudball before a worse fate befalls me. At least I have my staff. Oh, I can think of fates so terrible that curl your toes. Make slowly dying from this deadly Daedric poison seem like a pleasant day, staked to a mound of honey while being consumed by buzzing flesh flies. Oh, I must remember that for later.
Less effort.
I'm gonna need... Oh, we return to the Shivering Shack, lackey. I finally got that pesky tome shell to take my vessel of power back there. I'll reclaim my mantle of madness, throw off the last of the poison, and say a heartfelt toodaloo to this stinking ball of dirt.
All right, I'll meet you at the Shivering Shack. Oh, what I was going to say is, this whole thing could have been avoided if we just took Sheogorath to, like, why don't we warp to Whiterun?
Tome shell, stop your nonsense and put down my vessel of power.
Tome shell? Well, I'm your madness. Free at last. Call me Maddie. Yes, Maddie.
Oh.
What now? Impossible. Lackey, interrogate this prevaricator.
No. No. No, no, no. Oh, this is so awful. The juggler. Oh, I was gonna say previously, why don't we just take Sheogorath to like the Gildergreen in Whiterun and have him cured by like Danica Pure Spring or something? Like just He's got a mortal body. Just cast Cure Disease on him or Cure Poison. What the wabbajack is this, bro?
I can't believe it! I shan't believe it! Lucky? Talk to that lying thing. It's horrifying! Just look at what it's wearing! Oh, hideous!
If we just go with your idea for this being a book series, Emmer Dareloth, you could cope that this is just the writer's fanfic version of Sheogorath. Yeah, every single hour that I play ESO now, I'm like, I like my book idea way, way, way more.
Oh, hello. I'm Maddie, short for Madness. I'm new here. Are you new? I'm a tingle, a thought. Lots of tingles and thoughts. I'm all the power contained in that broken vessel finally set free. I'm not sure how I know words or think thoughts or remember things, but I'm not whatever that nasty man called me. His power, his memories, his insanity. Yes, it's nice to be out in the real world and not stuck in his head or that vessel. Is that Sheogorath over there? He looks angry. Very angry. I should leave. Sort myself out. Tell him I said pumpernickel.
Oh my god! Tell him I said pumpernickel. That's what we're going with. That's the writing that we're at right now. Tell him I said pumpernickel. Brother, he can hear you. He's right over there. Oh my god. I think this makes me want to kill myself. Is this Jigalag? Yeah, this is Jigalag. Oh, holy fuck. Hang on a moment.
My power manifested without my permission. The audacity.
Wow, what the hell? What the cheese?
Oh, horrible! Like looking into a twisted mirror. My own madness made manifest. How did this happen? What will the other princes say? And more importantly, how do we capture it so I can reclaim my mantle? I blame that blasted Toadshell.
He said to tell you pumpernickel.
Son of a skeever! That's my mantle, all right. I left it sitting for too long and it developed a will of its own. An entity of pure madness, leaking my power hither and yon. We must find it, mortal, before I wither and die.
I thought Daedra can't actually die.
I'm not exactly a Daedra right now, am I? This is uncharted territory. If I do die, what happens to my mantle? Does it assume my role as god of madness? You think I'm bad? I bet this Maddie's 10 times worse! Like me without all the restraint!
Okay, what do you suggest we do?
This Maddie doesn't have much control yet. He's leaking madness like bile from a bag of entrails. So, here, take my staff. Follow him through that portal. We can use the staff to collect my leaked power and put it back where it belongs. In me.
Is Jig just fucking screaming in the Jonkler's body? Alright, through the portal then.
We'll get my power back and banish that rogue entity, you'll see! Or I'm not the great Sheogorath!
This is so fucking cringe. Has anything like this ever happened before?
Has my mantle ever sprouted legs and walked away before? How should I know? I do hand all the regalia of office down to myself occasionally, but it's not like Daedric princedom comes with a manual. Unless... Is there a manual and no one told me? I recognize this place. And Doom. Watch for motes of my power and gather them up with the staff. That entity sheds madness like a Khajiit sheds fur. And Doom. Last time I was here. Oh, such memories. Yeah, look around. That thing must be here somewhere. And don't forget to gather any motes of madness you spot along the way.
Why do you think Maddie came here?
Don't know, don't care. Wait, it did say it had me thoughts and memories. I was here long ago, during the time of the Wild Elves. If it does have access to my memories, it might seek a familiar spot. A safe place, where it could gather its wits.
So, okay, he's talking about the aliens.
There! That thing leaked a mote of my power! Gather it up with the staff! That, my lackey, is a mote of my own power. Absorb it with my staff, and then come speak to me. I attended a feast here, long, long ago. Definitely First Era. No, before that. Ages ago, at any rate. Now the aliens, they knew how to throw a party. Debauchery, delirium, dismemberment. Oh, good times, good times.
He doesn't ever quip, like, in a fun or funny way. Like, he just says things and they end. Oh, the aliens, they knew how to throw a party. Debauchery, delirium, dismemberment. Good times. He literally just says shit. And he just goes, good times. There's no joke. Like, Sheogorath and Oblivion had some of this stuff, I think, from time to time, but he would just say, like, he'd say fun little things from time to time. Like, you're going to be able to move mountains, to mount movements. Like, I don't know, there was like a little bit of wordplay or just like fun switchery stuff. This is just, he just says things. This guy just talks. You wanted to talk to me?
I did? Oh, I did. My manifested power doesn't know how to pack my madness into a physical form. That's why it's been leaking ever since I placed it in the vessel. So, follow the boats, gather them up, and they'll lead us right where we need to go. After the feast, we dragged a troll down that east passage and painted the walls with its blood.
Go fuck yourself, dude. He just talks. It's not a joke. He's just saying things. Actually, go fuck yourself. Good old ESO quest design. Touch the magic orbs until there aren't any more magic orbs to touch. You're so real. That is exactly the quest design philosophy of this game.
I remember now. Matron Vorendelbeck and I ended up in a small chamber to the west and north. I suspect we'll find my madness there.
Vorendelbeck is how you would pronounce that, Sheogorath, not Vorendelback.
What a dump!
Vorendelback.
My Daedric power! Capture it, lackey!
You found me! A game! Hide and seek. Where else have we been? Thieves? Festivals? Cheese? Yes, yes, and yes!
Damn God again! What did it say about thieves and festivals?
That's literally just Cicero. Yeah, pretty much.
The audacity of that thing! The insolence! My own madness, prancing about without a care in the world while I stand here dying. Having a grand old time at my expense. Well, I think I figured out something about this Maddie thing.
Don't do Cicero dirty like that. Yeah, for real though. What did you figure out?
That little tidbit about thieves and festivals? It's like it's compelled to revisit my holiday excursions. Fill in the time from when it was just unmanifested power in the vessel. Like it needs to claim those memories for itself.
All right, where should we go then?
My manifested madness is likely headed for the cheese festival. You know, where you let me get poisoned? Or maybe it's returning to that warehouse with the cheese thieves. My staff should have absorbed enough power to open a portal. So you choose.
This is not paid content. Everything not nice. My choice? Let's revisit the cheese thieves. Cheese to meet you.
To the Drodara plantation, my lackey!
All right.
Where this Maddie goes, madness blooms. I'd be proud if its antics weren't gonna be the death of me. No, the poison sticks its sharp fangs into me again. Let's hurry, lackey. This wretched body is getting so weak. How do you mortals put up with such deficiencies? Go! Ask that plunderer if they saw my wayward madness.
Yeah. Restoration is a perfectly valid school of magic, by the way.
I sense my runaway power. It's around here somewhere. Ask that plunderer over there if they've seen Maddie.
My poor comrades. No one deserved what that thing did to them. No one.
What happened here? And what's this thing you mentioned?
We were on patrol at Drodara Plantation, and this thing passed by us. There was a wave of wobbling and woobling. The next thing I know, my comrades were transformed.
Transformed how?
They screamed and melted and changed into barnyard animals. Chickens. They all turned into chickens. I fled before I was overtaken, but I'll never be free of what I saw.
Okay.
Chickens? Huh. Easy enough to fix. Use my staff and retrieve my misused power.
Nay! Nay!
Holy shit. Jesus Christ.
Power reclaimed, mortals restored. Happy now? Let's get to the plunderer's hideout and find my manifested madness. Oh. That damn manifestation must have got into the plunderer's hideout. Onward, lackey. I need my power back before this damn poison kills me. Back to where these plunderers squirreled away my cheese. But they're not squirrels. Ugh. Not yet, anyway. Something's amiss. These plunderers are no fun at... Wait. What's that armoire doing there? That damn There's that disobedient manifestation. Use the staff and reclaim my power.
Oh, you found me! Have a reward! Terror birds! Careful, this might sting a bit. My, oh my! Those are some big beetles! Ha! This should be hysterical!
Escaped again! I tried to hammer jelly with a feather! Come talk to me, lackey. Oh, eluded us again! Is this a plot? Do you want me to die, lackey? Do you want madness to run unchecked through your world forever? Not that Maddie could botch this place up any worse than you mortals already have.
Where did it go?
I bet he's off to reacquaint himself with that cheese festival in Vardenfell. Oh, if I'd had my mantle, I'd have stuck their feet in their ears and made them march all the way to Balmora. Ow!
To Balmora. Did nobody tell this poor voice actor how to pronounce any fucking words? It's Balmora, dude. Back to the festival, then.
Hi, all that delicious cheese. And I got poisoned. Blast! Mortal, you've got the power for another portal. Use the staff. And let's hope this time we can make him stay put. Look, Maddie's leaked my power into some of the festival goers. Use my staff to gather those vagrant motes of power. My madness swept through here like a tornado of frogs. Use my staff to sweep it all up.
Yeah, was ninja still sick. The cheese. It's leaching into my brain.
That says cheese. The cheese. It's leaching into my... That's supposed to say brain, and it's backwards. The cheese. It's leaching into my brain. But it's not backwards. It's messed up. RBAIN? Is there no fucking quality control at this company? It's leaking into my Arbane. Oh my god. How fucking stupid. Dude. It literally takes one look at this. That's all it takes. Arpain. Oh my god.
That bounder's wasting my power. It's not Maddie's to spend.
Hey man, it's a free quest. Why are you complaining? Yeah. Okay, now that we cured him, though, can we talk with him?
Thank you. I thought my cheese was going to eat me.
Have you seen a strange-looking fellow around here?
Maybe. Not exactly sure what I've seen. It's all a blur. Weird, terrifying blur. Jesus with teeth, Jesus with tentacles. Oh, so very, very weird.
My misbehaving madness must be headed for the cheesery. Let's go.
Cheesery.
Maddie must be heading back to the curd cave.
New album.
I remember this smell. Of course, my manifested madness also loves cheese. Find it, lackey.
Time to leave, to go where I can realize my full potential and you can't get me. Time to go home.
Damn it! My madness is more slippery than a greased ogre. Ah, escaped again. And that Maddie is just tossing around my power willy-nilly. That power is mine, damn it. And I want it back. We need to follow that confounded thing. Oh, here it comes. Please, Sheogorath, tell this pathetic little mortal what to do. Well, luckily, I was paying attention. My runaway madness told us exactly where it's going. I should have thought of this before. Maddie's headed home. Oh, damn this mortal shell. Home! To my deranged domain! But Maddie is correct. While my staff can portal us short distances, it doesn't have the power to break through to oblivion. Let's return to the Shivering Shack and figure this out. Oh, you mortals. Your bodies are just bags of blood. It's gross. And not gross in a fun way. Oh, no wonder I feel so sick.
Like, I wouldn't say Sheogorath has a body most of the time, you know? People tend to forget Sheogorath is like an eldritch entity. He doesn't, like... He kind of is the plane of madness. See, look, they dropped a bunch of pictures here, and they're totally different. That was a possibility the whole time.
Ugh, not so loud, Noth. I am in pain. Ah, my lackey has arrived.
Poor Sheogorath looks most unwell, like old cheese. Noth hopes you can help him. This one fears that Nirn's fate could depend upon what becomes of the God of Madness.
Okay, we got another cheese in there.
I'm in dire straits, mortal. Me mantle of power, me madness, manifested, called itself Maddie, fled to the Shivering Isles and left me here to die. Oh, bastard thing to do. While also utterly hilarious. It's just what I would have done.
Not to be cruel, but Maddie's gone and you're dying, so Nirn is safe, right?
You would think that, wouldn't you? But this is your problem as much as mine, little mortal. How will your precious world fare when this Maddie loses control? When all the madness I contain in the Shivering Isles is once more set loose on Nirn?
Not well.
A master of minimization you are, you know that? Not well is an understatement. A tidal wave of mania. A veritable avalanche of dementia coming down to crash into this mortal mudball. Your world, my life, both are at stake now.
So we need to go to the Shivering Isles, reclaim your power, and save you from the poison.
Pluck me like a gaffed goose. Why didn't I think of that? Oh, wait. I know. Because I need my mantle of power to do any of those things, and it's off capering about my realm like it owns the place!
Then what do we do?
We need to think like the mortals we are. First, let me take some of the energy you collected in my staff. Oh, yeah! Much better. Now, before I tell you my brilliant idea. Take this. I know how much you mortals appreciate getting rewarded for tasks.
Oh my god. You don't need to, like, canonize him giving me some rings.
Now, as I was saying, since all of our resources are mortal, we need to come up with a plan suitable for mortals. Something that even the most feeble among you would be capable of pulling off. Some mortal inspiration to help us reach oblivion.
What do you have in mind?
Mages! Mortal mages are constantly roaming the back roads of oblivion. And do you know how they accomplish that? Why, with spells and rituals, of course! Now, they have a place where they keep all their stuff, don't they?
You mean the Mages Guild?
Aha! That's the place. Spot on. The guild may be full of pompous, ink-stained Egypts, but if anyone on this mud ball has an easy way to get to the Shivering Isles, it's them. Mortal, we're off. The Wayrest Mages Guild Hall awaits.
Mudball, round Nern theory. That is funny. The writers don't even give a fuck, man. I'll meet you at the Wayrest Mages Guild.
When I think about ridiculous, stuck-up, overbearing, know-it-all mages, Wayrest is the first place that comes to mind. And that's exactly the kind of energy we need right now. I'll meet you in the arcane collection of the Wayrest Guild Hall.
I seem to recall you had some dealings with the Mages Guild not too long ago.
What? I'm not sure what you're talking about, mortal. Why would I, sweet Uncle Sheo, have any sort of business with those mortal charlatans?
You made a bet with Shalador, didn't you?
Oh, that old wager. Completely slipped me mind. This may surprise you, but our little farce with Shalidorable is just one of 100 stunts and escapades I've participated in this era. And wait till you see what I've got planned for the third.
Just don't be tempted by Ivea again, Mad God.
Now you sound just like Shalador. Ivea. Enough! No wonder his wife left him. I don't even want the place anymore, mortal. You mages have left your stink all over it. Now focus. We've still got to save my life.
What exactly are we looking for in Wayrest?
More questions? Sigh. We need to find a spell or ritual that lets us open a portal to the Shivering Isles. It could be in Angrabobble's Almanac of Portals, or perhaps one of Fingvelion's tomes. They were shameless thieves of Daedric magic.
I know you said they're pompous, but why Wayrest in particular?
Vanus Galarian. Absolute bore, by the way. Once tried to bind me in the mind of a mortal. I was just having a little visit. The nerve! Vanus gifted a sizable collection of forbidden works to the Wayrest Guildhall some years back.
And a spell to get into the Shivering Isles is forbidden?
Yes. Many spells rated to oblivion are, but apparently seeking madness and knowledge in my realm is a bit of a no-no. So maybe Mad Mosinkel's Study of Insanity? The Spiraling Treatise of Morian Zenas? Something like that? Let's go searching.
Saying sigh.
Imagine me attempting to cast magic as a mere mortal. If not for the poison, this will be a holiday to remember.
Oh, shut the fuck up about this poison, man.
Wayrest is not the same as bedrest. Did you know? Now you do. Good luck searching the Mages Guild.
Oh my god.
I've been here for a short eternity and don't have time to spare. Help me look through these tomes, will you? Hurry, lackey. Who knows how much time before the poison reasserts itself and resumes murdering this mortal form. We must find a spell to open a portal to my beloved Shivering Isles.
Do you think we'll find such a spell in a book or a scroll?
How should I know? I'm not a mortal mage. For all I know, they write such spells on tree bark or animal skin. Look for an unusual book or scroll, something odd. Hopefully choosing the wrong one won't cause any lasting damage. To you.
And the right book will take us to the Shivering Isles?
The book will provide a spell, which will open a portal to the Shivering Isles. That's why it's hidden away. The mages don't want just anyone opening up portals and wandering into oblivion. Now hurry! I can feel the poison growing stronger again.
Mad Mazinkel's Study of Insanity. In my travels, I've discovered the secret paths into oblivion where the Daedric princes rule. The most illustrious of them is Sheogorath, who rules the Shivering Isle. How do you pronounce that? The S in Isles is silent. Why is that the one that you would extend? Why would you do this to me? I can't read this. You added 3 extra silent letters into this word. That just says Isles. Who rules the Shivering Isles with madness and delirium? Enjoy. By use of this incantation, I may be able to speak with a Daedric prince. Boink. Rattle, rattle, rattle. Clinta. Hand the fixelin shonolj. Ha ha. Childish sketch of a cat done in ink. Me hither en vulficant el honono. Squeeze the butterfly gently. Thagaraneth calcanifi. Morgalesh Sheogorath Majala. Majula? Dark Souls 2 reference? Hort, hort, hort. Caligot Presit Frango. Dashaz Axau Kipindilko. Kipinadilko. Foo Father Vin Vine Duvine. Another sketch of a cat done in charcoal. Plus equals plus plus minus U upside down. Florg Floller Florg Florn Florcower. Gleefa HHHH Dahlia. Ha ha ha. Success. This person died. this character
Yes, that one looks promising. Let me see what you found.
No, I wanted to read the other slop books. I wanted to read all the slop. Alright, I guess I'll have to do it on my own time later. There were extra books, I believe.
Ah, yes. Poor mad Mosinkel. Did all that research to get to the Shivering Isles and then met me. And I let him keep all his fingers so he'd write down the spell he developed. Like I knew I'd need it someday.
I'd tolerate Sheo if his insanity was more subtle and less cheese / I'll skip with your guts to your garbage. Yeah, it's actual slop. No one writes like this. Maybe if this was a voice recording, I'd believe it, but no one would write out letters like that, even a crazy person. Yeah, I agree. How do you know this is the right spell? It's gibberish.
Inside, I'm currently just guts and goo. But up here, I'm still the Prince of Madness. This is exactly what we need, mortal. Let's see. Butterfly bile, of course. Roof water wine, all right. And dried cornflower. Curious?
How do we get these ingredients?
Well, I always carry some butterfly bile. Never leave home without it. The wine and cornflower are both fairly standard spell components. There should be some right here in this collection. Just go rooting around. The mages won't miss them.
Goodbye.
Look around. I'll bet you anything the ingredients we need are right here in this room.
What the fuck? Is that on purpose? Did I just get teleported through the roof?
I'm dying over here, and you're dilly-dallying instead of finding a few simple spell ingredients.
That's a wild thing to do. Teleport someone up here. I don't even get it. I'm searching the wrong boxes, I know that much. But why did I just get teleported upstairs for that?
That's everything? Just pour all the ingredients into the thing on the floor over there.
God, Sheogorath is a fucking babbling idiot.
Pour the bile, the dust, and the wine into whatever that brown thing is called. It's not that complicated. A blind skeever could handle it. They're barely better than mortals.
What will combining these 3 items actually do?
Oh, Afraid I'm trying to get you to cast a spell that will summon some nameless horror to Nirn? An amusing thought. But no, this is complicated magic hidden behind simplicity. Combined in this space, it should open a portal to my realm.
How do you even know the spell and ingredients were here?
I didn't. But mages notorious for creating spells to zip into oblivion in search of power. Then they write it all down and hide it from others. They're like children that way. Smelly, greedy, obnoxious children. Now get to it.
Is that implying skeevers aren't mortal? Yeah, he did say skeevers are like mortals. Does it matter what order I pour the ingredients?
First the butterfly bile, then the cornflower dust, and then the roof water wine. I think. It might not matter. It's extremely simple. Even Noth could do it. Where is she? I need to get back to the Shivering Isles, so let's get moving.
I'm just glad this is the last quest, so no matter how stupid this bullshit is, we'll at least be done with it.
That's it! Through the portal! I can hear the call of my beloved Isles! The smell of demented dreams, hysteria, rage, and maniacal thoughts. Blood, gore, congealed putrescence. Oh, home sweet home.
This does look like, this does just look like the Telvanni Peninsula. I'll go back there with you, but this, I mean, we got the roots, at least, from the Shivering Isles. Oh, big butterfly. That's cool, too. But we'll go to the Telvanni Peninsula after this. This looks exactly like that. It's another reused asset slop pile.
Oh, it's good to be home. Now, let's find my wayward manifestation of madness, reduce it to its component parts, and restore my mantle of power.
Any idea where we can find Maddie?
Maddie. What a ridiculous name. But I can feel my power all around us. My rogue manifestation must be close. And this Maddie still hasn't learned to contain my power and madness. It's leaking everywhere.
What happens when we find Maddie?
We use the staff to gather up my spilled power. Then I banish Maddie and reclaim my mantle of power before this poison finally does me in. That was the poison. Reminding me it's still eating this mortal shell from the inside out.
Is there really no skybox? There's a bit of a skybox.
You're not supposed to be here.
This is my realm now. Go away, you grumpy old man.
Old man? You sniveling little coward. Come here, now!
Go away! You're not wanted here!
Grab him! Behead him! Do something!
Oh my god, that bubble. Hold on, we gotta talk to Sheogorath.
That impertinent thing thinks it can rule my domain. It's nothing more than a random expression of my madness made manifest. Not all that different from a burp. Or a hiccup. Once I absorb it and reclaim my mantle of power, it won't even be a memory.
No! No, not fair! Not fair at all!
Stop! This one is Noth! Maddie turned Noth into that hideous creature!
So, when Noth the Unhinged gets turned into a big flesh colossus and we kill it, she gets turned back into a Khajiit. But that one guy gets turned into a dragon frog, and then he's just permanently fucked? They made this in an afternoon. Of course it's not unique. Yeah, they really did, though. It's not even a joke, like...
Speak to the bedraggled cat. Find out if she knows what's going on here. And hurry up about it. I feel death closing in on me even as we speak.
You tried to kill poor Noth. This one would never willingly harm Lord Sheogorath, or you. Noth was tending to the tomb shell when Maddie appeared. He took Noth and transformed her into that furless monstrosity.
Sorry, Noth, are you alright?
This one thinks so, yes. Noth has never been to the Shivering Isles before. The moment of a lifetime. Or this one not scared out of her fur. But please, Noth has so much to tell you.
What are you talking about?
Maddie seeks the Cathedral of Madness. It is not really a cathedral. The Master has a strange way of naming locations. Maddie believes the shrines there will protect him from Sheogorath.
I really don't think Sheogorath has ever had a strange way of naming locations. He has a place called the Hill of Suicides, and that's the place that your soul goes to when you kill yourself. That's pretty straightforward. His capital city is called New Sheoth, like the new Sheogorath city after every Grey March. That's pretty straightforward. Mania and Dementia, that's pretty fucking straightforward, Noth the Unhinged. That's a pretty fucking stupid thing to say. Anything else you can tell us?
Yes, Maddie still sheds Sheogorath's power like a fish sheds water. Some of it has been eaten by goats, the ghostly goats of Mania. This one believes if you merely startle them, they will return the power to Sheogorath.
Why is there a Silt Strider? Is this literally Morrowind?
Be
No, this straight up...
Take the Tom Shell and find out what that wayward manifestation of my madness is up to.
At once, my lord. Find the ghostly goats. They can help.
Cathedral? Ghostly goats of Mania? What was all that Noth was going on about? Give me a bit of my staff's energy and let's keep moving. Better.
What do you mean, Dareloth? You mean the Garden of Flesh and Bone isn't a crazy name? Yeah, that's so quirky.
Ghostly
Your
goats.
coming was foretold.
If they contain some of my power, just use my staff on them, and they should cough it right up.
Oh, shit!
Chase those goats and tire them out, then use my staff on them.
We get to click things with the Staff of Sheogorath again.
Well, imagine that. Noth got something right. The ghostly goats did contain some of my wayward power. These goats faint easily. Just chase after them and bash them with me staff. That should provide enough energy to keep the poison at bay. That's all my power those goats gobbled up. Clever enough to notice that detail and let us know. Just, don't tell her I said that. I have a reputation to uphold.
Oh my god, what is with these gods in this game acting like shitty people and then confiding in the player character to not say anything? It's the same shit when Almalexia says, well, appearances are everything. Like, why would you say the quiet part out loud? That is the stupidest fucking thing ever. So what's with the goats anyway?
It's a long story, Lackey, and we don't have the time. Suffice to say, it involves a Debellan priestess, a night at a rowdy tavern, and a wager with old Sanguine himself. I won, naturally. Anyway, we need to keep moving. Where did Noth get to?
You sent her to spy on Maddie.
I did? Right, of course I did. Clever of me, that. Not sure what she was on about with that talk of a cathedral and shrines, but I suppose we'll find out. Oh, look! She's right behind you!
What the wabbajack? She's right behind me, isn't she?
Noth is back, Master!
If by behind me you meant in front of me.
Bog and fog and wet fur ahead.
After that cat, Lucky!
This way! Follow Noth!
Talk to the cat, Lucky! Every moment we waste brings me one step closer to my demise. And not in a good way.
I like this area more than the last one.
Found something! The things in the blobs!
See what Noth is talking about? Sounds more nonsensical than usual to me. Talk to the cat, Lucky!
Noth found something. This one thinks it may be important.
Tell me what you discovered, Noth.
Blobs! Maddie hid things in them. Noth was quiet and stealthy, and saw what the manifestation of madness did. A loot, a book, and a dagger.
Why would Maddie hide a loot in a blob?
Noth thinks Maddie did not want us to find them. The manifestation of madness has hidden himself behind the barrier. This one saw him do it. Perhaps the things in the blobs are the keys? Oh, you should find the things and help the master!
I know this isn't going to happen, because I love the people at UESP. I would beg them not to even add this quest line to that website. It's so dog shit. Just don't even acknowledge it. This is the game. That's what we're doing.
Found one. North Hill.
A writer's nightmare. Either blank pages devoid of inspiration, or full of truths no one dares to read.
That had to be meta.
Pretty instrument, that. I made such beautiful music with it.
You need to find 3 things. Or 11? No, it's 3.
Because 11 is funny, guys.
A dagger, glinting with madness and malice. So simple, so effective.
You have them all. Come talk to North. You have the items. North did such a good job. Now we must get to Maddie. He hides behind a barrier. The manifestation of madness kept repeating something. North wrote it all down. It made no sense. But it seemed like the thing to do.
How will a book, a lute, and a dagger help us get through a barrier?
To open a door, you do not always need a key. Sometimes you just need an answer. And the items, the things you found, they are the answers to the questions. Answers to the barrier. That was important, and I almost forgot.
So these items act as keys to open the barrier?
Yes! Maybe? Please, this one is not good at understanding. Maddie was saying these words over and over. Not wrote them down. Look!
Where do we find this barrier?
It is just up ahead, at the Cathedral of Madness, at the shrines to the Master. Beyond the barrier lies the manifestation of madness and Sheogorath's mantle of power. Go to the barrier, use the keys, then Sheogorath can end this.
What a ridiculous, inconvenient, and rather hilariously annoying situation. If this were happening to someone else, I'd be right properly amused. This isn't my barrier. Who put this here?
Maddie made the barrier. It was not here before. Do you think Maddie is getting more clever? Or is the manifestation just the same amount of clever and we never noticed? Oh, Sheogorath is frowning. You should talk to him, yes?
I can't believe my manifestation of madness set up a wall to keep me out of my own home. What did that good-for-nothing cat have to say about this thing?
Noth said the lute, book, and dagger would work as keys.
Crafty, my madness. Each one of these items represents a memory of mine. Memories as a prince, and one from before.
Oh my
that
god.
Lute, for example. Long ago, I played one just like it. This one I made using the spine of a mortal singer.
Jesus Christ.
As a tribute.
What the fuck is the book and the dagger gonna be? The lute, I knew immediately what the lute was. The book and the dagger, what are you talking about?
A tale from the past made for the future. A talent turned to insanity. Until the writer loathed their own words. As for the dagger, it's a toy for a dangerous, mad child. You can still see the glint of paranoia if you look closely at the blade.
Hold on. I should have the dagger in my inventory, right? Should be under quest items. The Dagger of Glint. A simple dagger stained with crimson and madness. Waits in silence to serve its purpose again. The Noblest Fool is the name of the book. A book that cannot be opened, its pages tightly sealed by wax and tears and thus unreadable. The Sorrowful Beauty Lute. A lute made of bone and tendons makes beautiful music but deeply unsettling to hold.
Craft, a tale from the... What? Oh, right. The barrier. Look around, mortal. These shrines are to me, myself, and I. Offer these items up to the shrines, and my memories will unravel and bring the barrier down. Go on, away with you now.
There is a switch there, high up. Can you get there, Guardian?
So switch where? There's a switch up there. That's the puzzle. You know, I have a grappling gun, because in ESO they give you a grapple gun. Could I just shoot that crossbow up there and pull the lever down? Could I honestly just shoot an arrow at it really hard and flick the lever? This is what you came up with? This is what you got? Oh my lord. Hey, cool statue though. You notice how this Sheogorath doesn't look at all like this Sheogorath?
I gave them creativity, you see? And the mortal king thought to deny me. It upset the children. And so young Glint did the most practical thing he could do.
Oh, wow.
The sound of birds is so beautiful, she said. And I agreed. And gave mortals a gift that reminded me of a simpler time.
So we have a name now for the character that Sheogorath murdered to create music, and they just made it so that myth is canon? That myth actually happened? So Sheogorath canonically invented music now. That's not just a myth. Cool. We take myths literally here. All myths are true. Everything is canon.
The dreams of Vermina can kill. But art comes from dreams too. So I just banished the words. Just like before.
Daria Shano is post-Tiber? What the fuck is wrong with ESO? This quest is just not canon. There's no fucking way. This is another thing.
Using shrines to me as a way to keep me away from me. Unthinkable.
This is another thing that I simply just will not take as canon from this game. I'm telling you.
Clever, Maddie. Clever. Get up to that switch, mortal, before I die in this ignominious sack of meat.
I know this has to be added to the UESP at some point, just for posterity's sake, but it needs to come with a lot of notes.
Let's get this over with. My holiday was ruined, and the poison is close to ending me.
I think I forgot to talk to him at some point.
Finally! No more tricks. No more games. Mortal, go kill that thing!
It's my power now! You can't have it back!
Hot take, but I've never liked Sheo, even in Oblivion and so on. I always found him irritating. I feel a little vindicated, just a little. I mean, if you don't like Sheogorath, that's
You
fine.
want to fight? I'll show you what I can do!
Oh, does he have the dagger? Does he have the glint blade or whatever it was?
You think I can't fight? I'll show you!
So I'm just fighting the full power of a Daedric Prince right now. That's what's happening. And he has shadows as well, which is a concept that's not very well fleshed out from where his writing was.
You should run! Run!
He's turned into a big ogre. That's what we're... This is what we're doing. A big ogre. This is all we came up with for this boss fight. It ends on a fart fight. Oh yeah, he is farting at us. I knew it was a smell fetish. Oh my gosh. If ESO wanted to do something with Jiggalag, honestly, because
Big mighty crush you! Giant feet! Stomp! Stomp! Stomp!
Holy shit. Fucking why? Why? This is so terrible. Here, let me just give this a little bit of... Let's give it some dignity. I'll turn the sound on. Oh, yep.
Big mighty crush you! Giant feet!
Stop! Stop! Stop!
Oh my god. Oh my god. Turn it up! Turn those lights up! Did he get smaller? He definitely got smaller. Who said in the office that Elder Scrolls needs a quest where you fight Sheogorath's power in a form where he farts and barfs? Also in a reused asset, by the way. Again, whole fight, everything, reused assets. Okay, let's turn this shit down. Oh my god. God damn, alright. We'll finish this off.
Big Maddie,
oh
crush
no,
you!
stop talking.
Giant feet! No! Wait! This isn't how it's supposed to go!
Finally, we can end this farce.
You got me. I give up. Just leave some power for poor Maddie. Pretty please? With festering sores on top?
The nerve! Huh! Fine. Talk to it. See what it wants. Its begging might even be amusing. What a ridiculous...
Why can't I remain? I'm Maddie. I'm Sheogorath's madness, and mantle I am. It's fun to be out here. I like the colors, and the smells, especially the bad ones. And look, I made myself look different. Does that help? Not scary. Maddie is nice and fun.
You don't look like an ogre anymore, that's true.
Yes! I figured out how to do that. I've been a part of Sheogorath, his madness, his mantle. There's so much chaos inside him. Ideas and insanity, sadness and noise. And I learned to use some of his power. Just a smidge. Do I look all right?
Sure, what do you want, Maddie?
Sheogorath wants his mantle, his power back. I know, and he can have it. Just leave a tiny bit for me. He won't miss it. He has so much. I want to smell all the things and laugh and run. I like being Maddie, being me. Ask him, please, for me.
What what is this?
You're good at talking. I listened all the time when you were talking to Sheogorath. You can convince the prince to let me stay out here. Please?
Holy shit. What are we trying to do here? We're trying to, like, make us care about this character? This is the worst questline I've ever played in my life.
Do not let Lord Sheogorath hear her say this. But do not feel sorry for Maddie. She too knows what it's like to be just a small cog in the god of madness's world.
This is so stupid.
I heard. Maybe I'd have forgiven the escaping, and the running amok, even the chaos. Well, no, especially the chaos. But I almost died, and it destroyed a few memories I was saving for a rainy day. So it's time to be done with this.
Okay, Maddie wants to remain Maddie. He asked for just a little power, enough to keep him around.
A little power? This was my holiday, a time to relax. Not be a Daedric prince, just a mortal, enjoying existence, enjoying cheese. Ah, cheese. Instead, I'm standing here dying while a mortal asks me if I'll let a misplaced thought become real.
We got 2 more cheese references in. Maddie's your madness, your power.
No. Hold a moment there, mortal. You wanted me to think about it, right? Well, here's a thought. You choose. Ha! The look on your face! This might be worth all the trouble Maddie and Lazarky put me through.
You want me to choose?
Absolutely. So what's it gonna be, lackey? Do I diminish myself so little Maddie can run and play in the fields with the ghostly goats? Or do I slurp him back up as I retrieve all of my mantle? Ha! Maddie's fate is in your fallible, frail hands.
I've never wanted to kill something so much in a video game ever. It's your power. Take it all back.
Oh, a mortal after me own heart. Time to take every last bit of my mantle back. All of it. No drifting bit of lunacy, no errant strand of madness. No matter how amusing he might have been to have around. Here we go!
That was not amusing at all. This questline fucking aged me.
I can feel it going away, unmaking me. Please, tell him I'll be good.
To me, my mantle. Much better. And with that, mortal, my holiday comes to an end. Off you go, back to Nirn.
Did Sheogorath get, like, a couple inches taller? Like 6 inches taller? I've never seen the whole chat so in agreement. Not a single Maddie defender. No, fuck him. He sucked.
We're finished here, mortal. Done. My power is returned, and the poison is cleansed. I'm not, unappreciative of your efforts. Off with you. Noth will take care of your compensation, handle the paperwork, that sort of thing. Until next time.
There are people who have, like, there's real people out there who will have chosen the Maddie lives option, by the way.
Sheogorath trusts not to offer his appreciation. He could never do such a thing himself. Hello! Hello again! Noth is overjoyed. Noth is good and useful and... Ooh, look! A butterfly! Don't tell Lord Sheogorath, but Noth eats butterflies. So tasty. Much better than cheese. Oh, sorry. We were talking. No more shivering isles for you.
Now that everything is back to normal, no.
Normal? A grave insult to the god of madness. Sheogorath is back to himself, which makes Noth happy. Now there will be sharp words and delicious nonsense, and sometimes cruelty, sometimes laughter. My prince in all his glory.
Will you return to Shivering Isles, Noth?
If the master lets me, now that Sheogorath knows what being mortal feels like, especially the almost dying part, it may make him less likely to return to our world. Of course, he may send Noth, or others, to do his bidding here.
I spared Maddie not because I liked him, but because I felt absolutely nothing and clicked a random option. That's based. Are you relieved that Sheogorath took all his power from Maddie?
As they say, all is well that does not kill you. You were kind to Noth and helped Lord Sheogorath. Noth a little sad that Maddie was not allowed to exist, but such was your decision. Here, I have some pretty things for you. Nice and shiny.
Oh my god.
Thank you for being so kind to Noth. Sometimes the prince is not so kind.
Noth, the tome shell is loose. Get after it or you'll wish that cheese had killed me.
Oh! We got one final cheese in. Holy shit. 88 cheese, 10 felt oaths, 4 Wayrest Cremant, 2 fondue references, 1 Renee Redorant, 1 Wire Fungal Crumble, 1 Smoky Elsewhere Adam, 12 player cheese mentions, 17 written cheeses, 1 curd, 1 cheddar, 1 cheesecake, 1 cheese emote, 1 backwards cheese. And don't forget that the word cheesery was used at least 5 times. At least 5 times. I'll take the Athelia questline over this shit. I think I will too. This was fucking horrible.